I met with my friend a few days ago, and as usual, we start talking about the news and what's happening in this world of wars and conflicts. She asked me, "Have you seen the image of the Syrian boy Omran in the ambulance?" Most of the news channel post this image, but the strange things that it's the same image, but the news stories was completely different. As Al Jazeera news channel said that the Syrian government army was the one who bombed this area and killed a lot of people, while Russia Today news channel said that the Free Army in Syria was the one who carried out this attack. And a lot of many different stories about the same events. It's the same children's image, but the news stories was completely different. It's the same events with completely different stories. This is what my research will focus on, as I will analyze the news stories of the children's image during the Syrian war and find out the reason of this difference of the news stories and how that will affect those children and their future. I lived through the Syrian war for several years. I saw the children who were victims, the children who were suffering, and in the refugees camp, the children who had nothing and really suffering. And in the same time, I saw the photographers and the news agencies who is rushing to take a picture of these children, to exploit their suffering and their pain, to build a fake news stories about them. I lived through a lot of events happened in Syria, and once I was part of these events. In the same time, I saw the same events on the news channel, and it was completely different. And unfortunately, it wasn't true. I believe that we can't stop watching news or checking if it's right or false. My research aims to shed light on this difference of the news stories, to find out how that will affect those children, and not just the children, but also the people who is watching this news and believe it, and how that will affect the future of these peoples and their country as well.